13. Thou shalt not kill. I can say period. Thou shalt not kill. And the speakers that went before did such an awesome job explaining the history behind the 10 Commandments, and the speaker that just sat down talked about a time where certain things you did caused you to be put to death. So in this particular verse, that's not what it's talking about. Some things that you do will cause you to take your last breath. Amen. But what God is telling the children here is not to kill unnecessarily. Amen. Abortion. Come on. Trying to take somebody's wife so you have the husband killed off. Trying to steal or kill the character of an individual. The Bible talks about how life and death is in the power of the tongue. So sometimes we don't always have to physically kill somebody, but with the words that come out of our mouth towards somebody, it's just as bad as the person being 6 feet under the ground. God is saying, thou shalt not kill. Just because you know something about somebody doesn't mean you have to expose them. Because the Bible further tells me that all have sinned and come short of the glory of God. So if he can look beyond your fault and see your need for the precious blood that Jesus shed on Calvary's cross and redeem you back into his Father, who said that the same blood is not beneficial for the next one. I'm getting a little excited about this, because when I think about where I used to be, how I used to act, how I used to talk, the places I used to go, how I did my mama, how I hated my daddy, I knew I should have been dead, suffering in my grave, but thank God for his grace and his mercy. So when I see my sister or my brother falling short, I can't go talk about what's going on in their particular life, because if I just take a quick glimpse back over my life, and as I take my seat, because like I said, all have sinned and come short,